Well, Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, has landed in Faizabad. He will be spending the entire day today in Ayodhya. Spotlight will be on the city and on the Ram Janmabhoomi site, which he will be visiting in a very short while. From now, a politically contentious time. Remember, the Ayodhya issue and the Babri Masjid demolition case was in focus yesterday in the news, with Lal Krishna Advani, Murli Manohar Joshi and Uma Bharti among those charged for criminal conspiracy in the 1992 demolition. Yogi Adityanath, a familiar face in Ayodhya, but here for the first time today as Chief Minister. Shiv Pujan Jha, India Today's correspondent on the site, on the ground in Ayodhya, is with us live. Shiv Pujan, a great deal of, political interest in today's, visit by Yogi Adityanath. We understand that, many of the seers and the sadhus in Ayodhya have been putting pressure on the government and the BJP, saying it's time to take this issue in your hands and get the Ram Mandir built. So there is pressure on Yogi Adityanath as he arrives in Ayodhya today as well.
Yes, I'll beg you to stay with me because Yogi Adityanath has already arrived at Hanuman Garhi. In fact, I'll duck a bit so that our viewers are in a position to get the clear visuals, and I'll narrate whatever I am in a position to see from this crammed space. In fact, what you can see is that the Mahant and the priests at the temple, they are anxiously waiting. The NSG commandos have already come in the narrow streets, and apparently there is beefed up security at this particular place. The entire place was sanitized, and it is a common belief across Ayodhya that first any devotee coming to Ayodhya has to come to Hanuman Garhi, because Lord Hanuman is regarded as the king of Ayodhya. हनुमान जी की ही पूजा क्यों करते हैं अयोध्या में आके?
हनुमान जी के यहाँ का जो राजा
सबसे पहले
हनुमान जी राजा हैं यहाँ के, इसीलिए इनको पूजा करते हैं।
इसीलिए योगी आदित्यनाथ भी सबसे पहले आ रहे हैं। कैसे करेंगे पूजा?
अब पूजा पद्धति के हिसाब से सब होगा। अभी ऊपर चल रहे हैं, अभी आने दीजिए, पूजा हो जाएगा।
और इसके बाद फिर कहाँ जाएंगे? जन्मभूमि में जाएंगे। You heard that these people, they are very anxiously waiting here, and just in a couple of moments from now, Yogi Adityanath is expected to arrive at Hanuman Garhi. Now, the common practice at Hanuman Garhi is that when the devotees come here, they write the name of Ram on Tulsi leaves, and that is offered to Lord Hanuman. That is the common practice here in Ayodhya. In a short while from now, Yogi Adityanath would be coming to Hanuman Garhi. After that, he'll go to Ram Lalla, and after that, even to the Saryu River. And subsequently, he'll be taking stock of the overall law and order situation and the development work that has taken place in Ayodhya. Remember, very recently, Yogi Adityanath government had made, in fact, clubbed Ayodhya and Faizabad and converted into a municipal corporation for the development of the entire stretch.
Shiv Pujan, we understand that many other proponents of the Ram Mandir will also be there on this occasion, including people like the VHPs, Praveen Togadia, Dr. Subramanian Swamy of the BJP and other leaders. Can you take us through who all are expected to be arriving there along with Yogi Adityanath today?
Well, in fact, now Yogi Adityanath is about to come. Just a short while ago, in fact, Vinay Katiyar, he went to Hanuman Garhi temple. I had a chance to talk to him. He said that charges have been slapped on him, but it will take some time and the court will decide the case on its merit. Now the witnesses would be analyzed. So primarily it is Vinay Katiyar that I was in a position to spot today. And there are other people, in fact, at this place who have come. All of them do have very high expectations from Yogi Adityanath. This is a very cramped space, and more or less, Shiv, we have to jostle with the security personnel for some kind of space so that we are in a position to bring visuals. But let's interact with a couple of people. क्या उम्मीदें हैं योगी जी से?
हम राजस्थान से आए हैं। योगी जी को हम निवेदन करेंगे कि अयोध्या में जल्दी से राम मंदिर का निर्माण करवाया जाए।
आपकी क्या उम्मीदें हैं?
हमारी उम्मीद है यहाँ पे राम मंदिर बने और राम काज किए बिनु मोहे कहाँ विश्राम। पहले भगवान राम का काम होना जरूरी है, इसलिए सबसे पहले यही उम्मीद लगाते हैं भगवान राम का मंदिर बने यहाँ पे।
आपकी क्या उम्मीदें हैं?
भव्य राम मंदिर का निर्माण हो यहाँ पर, भव्य राम मंदिर का। इस देश का समाज केवल आर्य से है, हुमायूं से नहीं है। इस देश में केवल और केवल विनाश की नींव पे विकास तो कतई नहीं हो सकता है। मोदी से हर तरह की हम लोगों ने उम्मीद रखी, विकास, राम मंदिर और बहुत सारे ऐसे मुद्दे जैसे योगी से उम्मीद है, और वो खरे उतरेंगे, हम लोगों को पूरा विश्वास है।
Shiv, in fact, Yogi Adityanath is the second chief minister. Earlier it was just Rajnath in 2002 when he had come, he had paid a visit to Ayodhya, and after becoming the chief minister, it's Yogi Adityanath who is coming for the first time in Ayodhya. Though Ayodhya is not new to Yogi Adityanath, I beg your pardon, in fact, I'm being pulled by the security personnel and tied up in the rope. There are definitely security constraints here. But yes, I'll try to bring you the visuals, the best possible visuals here on India Today when Yogi Adityanath comes. In fact, we are told that apparently he has already entered the narrow lanes, and any moment from now Yogi Adityanath would be coming to Hanuman Garhi. It's a common belief here that any devotee coming to Ayodhya first has to pay a visit to Hanuman Garhi, and subsequently after that they go to pay a visit to Ram Lalla. Expectations do run very, very high, Shiv, here in Ayodhya when Yogi Adityanath, after becoming the chief minister, is paying a visit to Ayodhya, the holy city, for the first time.
Well, a very, very politically interesting visit to Ayodhya. Shiv Pujan, I can understand the constraints under which you're reporting. We can understand, and I want to tell our viewers as well, there is a security cordon over there, but Shiv Pujan at the forefront. Appreciate the visuals you're getting us, the effort you're making, Shiv Pujan, in trying to be closest to that spot. So we'll keep coming back to you. Please take care of yourself. And we'll keep coming back to you. Shiv Pujan, stay with us. I also want to introduce our guests joining us on our live coverage this morning as Yogi lands in Ayodhya. Syed Zafar al-Islam of the BJP continues to be with us. Dr. Fuad Halim, leader of the CPM, is also with us. Syed Zafar al-Islam? Okay, Shiv Pujan Jha. I just want to go back to Shiv Pujan Jha because we've got live images of Yogi Adityanath arriving. He's about to arrive. There we've got some live pictures. Shiv Pujan, take it away.
Yes, definitely. His cavalcade has already entered the narrow lane. There is all of a sudden flutter of security personnel. There are the priests who are waiting for Yogi Adityanath, and he will be given a grand welcome. Any moment from now, Shiv, Yogi Adityanath is about to enter the temple premises. Lots of people gathered here, and all the lanes are full with people from all over the country who have come to pay a visit to Ayodhya. They are very eagerly waiting, and you can see how the security personnel are jostling. They are trying to push the journalists. Perhaps the biggest threat always comes from the journalists. That is the reason. But nevertheless, beyond the security concerns, the fact on the ground is that expectations do run very, very high. The Mahants, they have now gone. They are trying to greet Yogi Adityanath. Any second from now, Yogi Adityanath would be coming to this place. It's a common belief here that any devotee coming to Ayodhya will first come and go to Hanuman Garhi temple, because her Lord Hanuman is believed to be the king of Ayodhya, and only after paying a visit to Lord Hanuman can a person actually go to Ram Lalla. That exactly is the program. That exactly now, any second from now, I'll get you the visuals of Yogi Adityanath. His security personnel have already come. I have dug a bit to the Shiv, and I'll get you the latest visuals. Now you can see how Yogi Adityanath has come with folded hands. He's wearing slippers. Possibly he will open his slippers before he takes the stairs. You can very clearly see how Yogi Adityanath is now climbing the stairs of Hanuman Garhi, and he will go, he will pray, he'll offer his prayers to Lord Hanuman. The common practice here is to write the name of Ram on tulsi leaves, and the same is offered to Lord Hanuman. And after offering prayers to Lord Hanuman, a devotee further goes to Ram Lalla. That is the common practice. The Mahants, the priests of the temple are accompanying, and there is a high security cover. But lots of people who are there with Yogi Adityanath, possibly they did not care to open their shoes while climbing up the stairs. The devotees are expected, Shiv, to open their shoes before they start climbing the stairs.
Yes.
Possibly Yogi Adityanath will spend some time here at Hanuman Garhi temple, and after that he will go to Ram Lalla. Those are the visuals. Now he has entered the temple premises. He's accompanied by the priests of this particular temple. And since morning itself, there was a buzz of activity with the devotees thronging from almost various parts of the country at this holy Hanuman Garhi temple. Over to you, Shiv.
Yes, Shiv Pujan. Well, those images, we got them live perfectly, better than any other channel, really. These images from right there out in front. It got you a full visual sense of the Chief Minister's arrival and his entry into the Hanuman Garhi temple right there in Ayodhya. It is after this that he will proceed towards the Ram Janmabhoomi site and on to his other meetings there. Shiv Pujan, I'm just going to come back to you in just a moment. We've got those pictures on our screen. Terrific images. I want to quickly bring in, okay, Shiv Pujan, I want to stay with you for a moment because, you know, I want to continue with these visuals before I bring in my political guests. Quickly, just for the sake of our viewers, Shiv Pujan, take us through where Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister, will be proceeding from here. How long is he going to be in Ayodhya? Is he going to be here all day?
Yes, Shiv, as expectations run very, very high, and since this is the first visit of Yogi Adityanath to Ayodhya, he'll be staying here for almost 8.5 hours. In fact, he came just a short while ago to Faizabad, and from there he came straight to Hanuman Garhi temple, and from Hanuman Garhi temple now he's supposed to go to Ram Lalla temple. He'll offer his prayers there as well, and after that he will go to Saryu River to take stock of the overall cleanliness of the overall preparations. Remember that right after becoming the Chief Minister of the state, the first order which was given by Yogi Adityanath was to deck up, well, to provide facilities for the pilgrims coming from various parts of the country. And he had very categorically indicated that all these places like Ayodhya, Banaras and various other religious places, they will be connected. There will be increased connectivity. There would be 4 lanes and all kinds of facilities would be provided to the tourists coming to these places. So true to the expectations of the people, now Yogi Adityanath has come to this place after becoming the Chief Minister, though he is not new to Ayodhya. Frankly, has been coming to Ayodhya and number of times, and most of the people are very, very familiar with Yogi Adityanath. That is the reason why expectations run very, very high, and most of the saints I managed to talk to, most of the priests that I managed to talk to, they are very categorically saying that they are expecting that there will be the construction of Ram temple at this place. Why not take in some voices of the people? क्या उम्मीदें हैं योगी जी से?
योगी जी से उम्मीद है योगी जी के आने के बाद राम मंदिर का भव्य निर्माण जल्दी शुरू होगा.
मंदिर का निर्माण शुरू होगा, ये उम्मीदें हैं?
हाँ है सर, उम्मीद है और पूरी उम्मीद है हमको. हम राजस्थान से आए हैं और इसीलिए आए हैं हम योगी जी का स्वागत करने के लिए और योगी से ये कहने के लिए आए कि यहाँ पे राम मंदिर बने.
राम मंदिर बने. आप अयोध्या से हैं, बाहर से हैं?
राजस्थान जयपुर से.
आप भी राजस्थान जयपुर से आए हुए, आपको पता था कि योगी आदित्यनाथ यहाँ आने वाले हैं और इसलिए आपने भी आज दर्शन का दिन रखा.
योगी जी का यार भव्य राम मंदिर बनाना चाहिए. योगी जी
बार बार जो है योगी सरकार ये कह रही है कि जितने भी इस तरह से रिलीजियस प्लेसेस हैं उनमें सुविधाएं बढ़ाई जाएंगी. सुविधा में कुछ इजाफा, कुछ बढ़ोतरी आपको दिख रही है? सुविधा हुई है, यानी कि अब जो पहले
यहाँ की रोडें गड्ढे मुक्त हो गई हैं पूरी तरह से.
So in fact, these people, they are saying
yes,
that there has been augmentation in the facilities to the tourists flocking to this place. Shiv.
Thanks very much, Shiv Pujan. We'll keep coming back to you. I want to bring in Syed Zafarul Islam of the BJP and Fuad Halim of the CPIM on this. Syed Zafarul Islam, huge amount of political interest, big spotlight on Yogi Adityanath's arrival, his first as Chief Minister in Ayodhya, the first visit by a Chief Minister in 15 years. The Ram Mandir issue was an issue during the elections as well. What is the big message from this particular visit? It was a scheduled visit, but it also comes a day after conspiracy charges were framed against veterans from your party.
I don't know why the media is creating a hype. It is not the first time that he has been visiting. He has been
as Chief Minister.
He is a known face.
As Chief Minister.
In Ayodhya, has been visiting many times in the past. But since but now he is a Chief Minister, and it was a scheduled meeting that has been planned long ago, and it just happened next day when the charges were framed. I mean, one need not speculate because this was anyway yesterday. So just let me ask you one question. Had the application for discharge been accepted by the court, and then what speculation would people had?
No, fair enough. Fair enough, Syed Zafarul Islam. But the question is there a message? Is there a larger political message to this particular visit?
There is absolutely no message. There is absolutely no message. He does visit Ayodhya often, and this is one of the many visits he will undertake to Ayodhya. and he happens to be Chief Minister, and that is something which is actually giving rise to speculation. But let me put to bed all the speculation. It is a normal visit. It was scheduled earlier, and he is going there for puja as always he had been doing in the past.
You know, because there are many, before I go to Fuad Halim, one more question to you, Syed Zafarul Islam. You know, there are newspaper reports since yesterday quoting, you know, the Mahants in Ayodhya, many of the seers and the sadhus there, saying that, you know, bahut ho gaya, you know, the government has forgotten about the Ram Mandir issue, and we need to put pressure on the party, both at the center as well as in Uttar Pradesh, to make them revive the Ram Janmabhoomi issue. So is that also part of this? The government, both at the state and the center, are now under pressure from the religious entities in Ayodhya to become more involved in this issue and not, you know, put it aside?
No, not at all. There is no pressure as such. The stated objective of Bharatiya Janata Party is known to everyone, that we intend to build a Ram temple there, and the options available with us are two, either through consensus or through a court verdict. And even if people or any individual has expectation from Bharatiya Janata Party, because they feel that this is the only party which can deliver that. Can you ask Fuad Halim whether his parties would be supporting, because our stated objective is absolutely loud and clear that we support creation of construction of a Ram temple there, but does his party support that? And that is something which you need to ask the opposition, because we have made it clear that we intend to do that.
Okay.
And people have some expectation purely because the only party which can deliver that is the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Fuad Halim of the CPM, respond to that, and also the question of whether you're reading any larger political message in Yogi Adityanath's arrival in Ayodhya today.
Well, the first thing I would like to say that the temple that Yogi Adityanath is visiting, the Hanuman Garhi temple, that temple has been constructed due to the gracious contribution of the Nawab of Awadh. Now, one has to, from this very incident, understand that the syncretic and composite and secular culture of India cannot be overridden by a narrow-minded point of view. So, this very temple that Yogi Adityanath is visiting today is representative of the secular fabric of what India is all about. The second question is this conspiracy case. Definitely at the foundation, if we have to understand, then there were 4 structures that were demolished on the 6th of December 1992. The first was the Ram Chabutra, the second was the Sita Ki Rasoi, the third was the Ram Bhandar, and the fourth was the Babri Masjid structure. Now, one has to absolutely keep in mind that when the judiciary had given an injunction to maintain status quo over there, there were 3 structures related to the Hindu community that were demolished by the RSS and the Bharatiya Janata Party. Now, they have to definitely answer this question. One has to keep in mind that the Nirmohi Akhara's entire argument that the Ram Chabutra, which was outside the precincts of the Babri Masjid, was the place where Lord Ram was born, has been accepted by the Allahabad High Court, and they have been allotted that land because the Nirmohi Akhara very clearly believes that the birth of Ram took place on the Ram Chabutra, which was demolished on the 6th of December 1992. The second question, which is very important, that Mahant Lal Das, who was the priest who actually conducted puja of the Ram Lalla from 1983, was murdered on the 16th November 1993, less than 1 year of the demolition of the Babri Masjid. And that is a very important thing, because there were certain observations that he had made. Why was he murdered? He was shot dead. Now, these factors have to be investigated. These are very crucial factors. The questions raised by Mahant Lal Das, who took care of the Ram Lalla idols for 1983 up to 1992, that person, he has raised certain very serious questions against the Vishwa Hindu Parishad, the RSS and the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Syed Zafarul Islam, respond to that. What Fuad Halim says is you cannot separate the two issues. There are, there are issues of the case itself. Okay, I'll just go to Syed Zafarul Islam in just a moment. We've got these live images coming in from Ayodhya. That is Yogi Adityanath emerging from the Hanuman Garhi temple now, from which he'll be likely proceeding to the Ram Janmabhoomi site in just a short while from now. Fuad Halim referred to the Hanuman Garhi temple as well. Shiv Pujan is live with us once again. Shiv Pujan, take it away. We've got these live pictures. of Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister, emerging from the Hanuman Garhi temple. Take it away. What's coming up next?
Well, yes, he has just now offered his prayers at the Hanuman Garhi. It's a common practice at Hanuman in Ayodhya that any devotee coming to Ayodhya will first have to come to Hanuman Garhi to offer prayers to Lord Hanuman. After that, the person goes to offer prayers to Ram Lalla. In fact, there is so much of chaos, clamor in the narrow lanes. Expectations do run very, very high. People from various parts of the country have come in large numbers to offer their prayers. The moment they got the news of coming of Yogi Adityanath, people came here in large numbers from various parts, and he has just come, offered his prayers at Hanuman Garhi, and from here on, apparently Yogi Adityanath is expected to go to Ram Lalla to pay a visit. The clamour has subsided a bit, and possibly now I'll be in a position to show you the place. These are the stairs leading up to the Hanuman Garhi temple. Yogi Adityanath came. This is the first visit of the Chief Minister to Ayodhya after becoming the Chief Minister. The first visit. Though he is familiar to Ayodhya, expectations do run really very high as people are of the opinion that there is a government of the BJP at the centre. Government of the BJP in UP, so nothing should be stopping the party from making a magnificent Ram temple in Ayodhya. Over to you, Shiv.
Okay, it's a Ram temple pitch. The fact is, the politics cannot be extricated from such a visit. Yogi Adityanath, a familiar face in Ayodhya, but here he is as Chief Minister now, and there will be expectations on the ground from the fringe, from other groups, from Hindu groups as well, on what the message is going to be, and more importantly, what the next step is going to be. Our guests continue to stay with us. Shiv Pujan stays with us as well.